So some people, they want to they're talented runners, teenagers, at 17, 18, they're fast, and I hear a lot of people, they badly want to go over to America, or maybe if they live in America, go to another part of America and train as part of the US college system in Ireland. Like, people say, oh, getting a scholarship's like this big thing, it's terrific, you need to do it, man, that means you're really doing well, and that means you can develop your athletics career. And no, that's not what happens. Now, yeah, some athletes, they do highlight some of the Irish athletes who have done well in the US college system, like Ryan Delaney, Eamon Coughlin, Ray Flynn, John Tracy. Those guys did do well. But the thing is, they're not highlighting the failures, the dropouts. Frank Greeley, he went to America. He loved running at the time. He was a postman. He ran 3 times a day. He just, running for him was just joy. And then suddenly he moves to America, and suddenly it all goes downhill. He starts hating it. He gets into alcoholism and depression. Do you know what I mean? This is back in the 70s. Yeah, so that's the problem. They don't highlight the dropouts. They only highlight the successful people. And yeah, some of the universities do train properly, but not all of them do. They train short term, look for short term benefits. They need to train more for long term. Like, you see these guys, it's all workouts. They race each other. They do their easy runs too fast. It's all fast, 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 fast. And that's a product of the Western mentality to running. We're very uptight. We're very overstressed. We overtrain. Like, even read it somewhere. I was looking at Mo Farah's training on Facebook. And he does like 6 minute miles on his easy days, and people, and I was just reading some of the comments, and some of the people said, "Oh, Mo Farah is great to be running that fast." I do the 6 minute mile pace on my easy runs, and these guys are saying, "Yeah, he went to the University of Twickenham. In the University of Twickenham, they're great because they rarely go any faster than or any slower than 6.5 minute mile pace." Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, how is that a good thing? 6.5 minute mile pace, like, you know what I mean? That's crazy. Look, for Mo Farah, that's okay. For Kiptum, that's okay. But these guys seem to think, oh, taking it easy on your easy days and running slow, that's bad. Like, I mean, some of the best runners in the world do their easy runs at 8 minute mile pace, and they're like, oh, you can't run any slower than 6.5 minute mile pace. And my friend went to Kenya. He went to Kenya to train for a year. They train 3 times a day. Their third one of the day, they do 11 minute miles. These guys are the best in the world, and yet you have these fools in, I don't know, America, the UK, saying, those guys are great for not going any slower than 6.5 minute mile pace. And that's the mentality they have. Do you know what I mean? And personally, 6.5 minute mile pace, that's probably okay if you're running 14 for a 5k or faster. I would say 2 minutes per mile is slower than your 5k pace. That's the fastest. You shouldn't be try not to run any faster than that. That's my advice. Do you know what I mean? If you're going like a minute and a half per mile or 1 minute per mile slower than that, than your 5k pace, you're going too fast. And this is why so many people burn out, get injured, quit the sport. Like, look up YouTube videos. The amount of these college runners who were top drawer runners, running 14, 15 minute 5Ks, who look set to accomplish great things, going over to these universities saying, oh my god, it's going to be great, I'm going to have people to train with all the time, yay! Because, these guys, a lot of them come from rural areas, they do all the training on their own, because, like, there's nobody else who runs in the area. Now they're in a university, you've got a group of, like, 10 guys to train with, and then suddenly, they don't enjoy it anymore. Like, they hate it, too much pressure, they burn out, they get tired, they plateau. You even listen to these guys in the YouTube videos. They say, they enjoyed it when they were in high school. Then suddenly in college, university, it's just not the same. They just don't enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I would suggest don't go to one of these US colleges. All right, do not. All right, if you're from Ireland, you want to train in Ireland, that's all right. Like, one place I do know of, UCD. In UCD, it's very like a laissez-faire kind of approach. I mean, there's no like official coaches there. I mean, people just kind of meet up and just go out for a run together. And they do have a team there, but like, it's kind of just like organized between the athletes themselves. There's no like official coach, I don't think, is there? They go off and they do their easy runs like 7.5, 8 minute mile pace. Do you know what I mean? Which is fairly slow. A bit slower than the guys in my club are doing, but personally, that's not necessarily a bad thing. They have Dara McElhenney, sub 14 minute 5k guy. You know, he won the juniors, the national juniors, and it looked like an easy run for him. He looked like he was just crossing around like, yeah, I don't care. I am another nationals for me. Like it really was amazing, you know. And he's training. All the guys he's training with are slower than him. Like he's not exerting himself. He's not overexerting himself. He's probably doing like 7.5, 8 minute miles in his easy runs. I haven't looked at his training on Strava, but that's what they tend to do in UCD. So you know, it's obviously working for him. Do you know what I mean? So that's why the U.S. college system is dreadful. It's all they don't care how well you do after you leave school. It's all about our college. It's all about what you're doing there in the day, and that's why so many people just drop out.